Hello, everybody. I'm Eric Philippon, founder of the FAMAE Foundation, and I'm proud to be here at VIVA Tech, where the innovation pulse is so high. At FAMAE, we fund the brilliant innovators who help to reduce our environmental footprint and fight the climate change, of course. And with the help of VIVA Tech, over the last 3 years, we have launched 3 editions of the FAMAE Challenge. And it's been a tremendous success since we've been able to gather, to receive 8,000 applications from more than 100 countries. And we have awarded 5 million euros to 15 laureates over the last 3 years. To give you an example, one of the first laureates was Dave Atkins from Precious Plastic. And the guy founded an NGO to create open source recycling machines to recycle plastics. And he has been able, with our money, with our help, to gather a community of 80,000 people and more than 1,000 workshops all over the planet. Another example was Mascara, for example. It was 100% solar desalination company that was a laureate of the Water Challenge 2 years ago. And this company helps to reduce dramatically the emission of CO2 since it substitutes solar energy to a diesel generator. In 2021, today, I'm proud to announce the launching of the 4th edition of the FAMAE Challenge with the help of setec, one of our main sponsors and main partners. This year, the challenge is going to be dedicated to sustainable innovation in various sectors, such as waste, water, food, housing and infrastructure, energy and mobility. Now I'm pleased to leave the floor to Marie from setec, who is going to talk about the prize that setec will award this year.
Thank you, Eric. So I'm Marie Hommeau, the Executive Manager of the setec Foundation. I'm going to explain our prize in French and then in English. Donc, bonjour à tous. Je suis Marie Hommeau, la déléguée générale de la Fondation setec. Merci beaucoup, Eric. La Fondation setec a été créée l'an dernier. Elle est hébergée par la Fondation de France. Et nous avons pour objectif d'accompagner des projets d'intérêt général, donc en non-profit, qui sont investis dans la transition écologique. Cette année, nous sommes très heureux de faire partie du concours FAMAE et nous proposons un prix spécial sur une thématique spéciale qui est la construction durable. Nous visons différents pays dans le monde, en France et en Afrique. Donc la France, la Côte d'Ivoire, le Cameroun, le Sénégal, Madagascar, le Bénin et le Gabon. Et on entend la construction dans son sens large. Donc on va viser des projets dans l'habitat, dans l'immobilier, dans le bâtiment, mais aussi des projets d'infrastructures. Donc des infrastructures de transport, des réseaux, l'énergie, l'eau, du service à la population, donc tout type vraiment d'infrastructure. Et la construction va aussi comprendre la rénovation, non seulement l'action de construire, mais tout ce qui peut revenir à la construction. La notion de durabilité est vraiment importante pour nous. Donc ce prix est doté à hauteur de 100 000 euros. Donc voilà, nous attendons des projets donc, de France et des différents pays d'Afrique. Vous pourrez retrouver sur le site internet du concours et puis sur notre site internet fondationsetec.org l'ensemble des critères pour ce prix. Donc maintenant je vais passer en anglais. So hi everyone, I'm representing today the setec Foundation. The setec Foundation is dedicated to the environmental transition, and we are really pleased to be a part of the FAMAE Challenge this year. We have supported a special prize dedicated to sustainable construction in France and in different African countries: Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Senegal, Madagascar, Benin, and Gabon. We understood sustainable construction in its broad sense. So it includes housing, real estate, buildings, but also infrastructure such as transport, water, energy, or public service infrastructure. We also understood construction as renovation, and the concept of sustainability is really important for us. Our price is an amount of 100,000 euros, and you can find all the criteria of this price on our website, on the FAMAE website.
Thank you very much, Marie. Maybe you could say a few words about setec. Quelques mots à propos de setec.
Oui, effectivement. Donc, le groupe setec est une société d'ingénierie qui est basée en France et à l'international. Et donc, la Fondation setec a été créée par les salariés du groupe. Et donc, pourquoi nous avons choisi d'être dans ces différents pays que j'ai cités tout à l'heure, c'est qu'ils représentent des pays d'implantation du groupe. So the setec company is a group, a French group, but we are also abroad, and we choose to support this prize in France and in different African countries because they represent the implantation of our subsidiaries. And the setec company, it's a company of engineering in construction, but also in energy, in environmental sphere, and so on.
Thank you very much. What advice would you give to the candidates, the future candidates? Quels conseils vous donneriez aux futurs candidats?
Donc nous sommes une société d'ingénierie, donc nous attendons à ce que les projets soient ingénieux, les candidats soient ingénieux, qu'ils nous fassent part de leur motivation, qu'ils soient créatifs et qu'ils soient innovants. So as advices, I would say that we are waiting for really ingenious project, creative, innovative, and we really want to understand your motivations.
Thank you, merci beaucoup. To all candidates now, it's officially launched, so you can candidate and get the 1 million prize and the 100,000 prize from setec Foundation. So good luck to everybody.
Good afternoon. I have one question for Eric. Over the last 3 years, you've been launching one subject about waste, water, food. Why did you decide to launch 6 different verticals this year?
Good question. We believe that now we have to be active in all sectors because the climate is evolving rapidly. I mean, things are getting worse and worse every year, as we've seen last year, for example. So it's more and more important. It's all the more important to be active and innovative in every sector. So that's why we decided this year, with the help of setec Foundation, with the help of VIVA Tech, with the help of Solar Impulse, to broaden the scope and address the 6 sectors that you mentioned.
And last question, how do you finance for profit and non-profit projects as you are a foundation and not an investing company?
Yes, pretty good comment. Actually, the challenge is open to for-profit and not-for-profit organizations. As Marie mentioned, the setec prize will be grants awarded to non-profit organizations, but we may also grant some equity to companies or startups.
Okay, and final, how do you see the future of FAMAE? You think you will finance more projects than these ones, the 6 different ones?
We don't know. It's always a surprise. It's always a surprise to see but we do see every year a lot of very, very bright projects, and it's always difficult to select just a handful of them, say 3 to 5 each year. But that's the game. That's the challenge.
Thank you.
And hi, maybe a question also for you, Eric. I was wondering and also curious, what happened to the former candidates and laureates? And did you still follow them or accompany them, etc.?
Yeah, good question. Because it's not only a question of money; it's also a question of support, of assistance. And we keep a close eye on all the laureates from the former editions. Some of them have raised a lot of money, actually, and they are successful. Some of them failed, that's because that's the life of innovation of startups. And some associations have really developed and I'm thinking about Dave Ackens and Precious Plastic because the money that we provided him with back in 3 years ago, it really helped him to launch his own foundation, his own association, and now he has a community of 80,000 people and 1,000 workshops that are recycling plastics with open source machines. So we are very proud of that, but it's true that some of them failed, but you know, that's the life, that's part of the game as well.
Okay, and last question maybe for Marie. Marie, you decide to work precisely on the sustainable construction. Why that, and why on other topics, for example, on the topics Eric said?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we decided to choose this topic because last year we had another prize on climate change. And so we want this year to be a little more specific. And it's also because it's really linked to the area of our company, because we are working in engineer. So that's why we choose this topic, and also because it's for us one of the big challenge at the moment. So that's why we choose this topic especially.
Thank you.
And remember that the setec Foundation is also funded by the salaries, the employees of setec, so they can also bring their own expertise and experience to support the laureates.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.